been a while. I have been going dark ever since the winter solstice and been really, really deep into the womb space. And it's really great to be back. Hi. Oh, hey, Melissa. Hi, everybody. So it is the quote unquote new year, according to the Gregorian calendar, which I'm going to totally debunk right now because if you are like me, you might still feel like you're in a cocoon. And give me some thumbs up or some highs or hearts or whatever to let me know if that feels resonant for you, because the whole, patriarchal community is saying that this is the new year, and this is actually not the new year according to the medicine wheel. Really, this is time for us to be going within and to really being in this deep, deep space of the goddess, of the womb, of, the deep seeds that have been planted, and the nurturing and the growth. And we're in this space of nurturing and growth, and so much abundance is coming from this, but we have to first be in a space of just going within. So I want to encourage you to let go of all the hype, let go of all the things that are out there. Hey, good to see you guys coming in. And just really trust your intuition and trust your body, because you are innately aligned with the frequency and the energy of this planet. And she is continuing to be in winter. It is winter. It is not the new year. That doesn't actually happen until after the quote unquote Groundhog's Day, which is another debunk holiday, which is actually Candlemas. It is the 6 weeks between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. And then at that point, there is a tiny, tiny inkling of spring. And then when the spring equinox comes around at the March 20th, 23rd, 24th, that whole weekend of the equinox is actually when it feels like it's time to come out of the womb. And that's the actual new year. So I want to encourage you to take some time to continue to go within, to do the deep work, to do the shadow work, to write, to journal, to cocoon, to stay snuggled up in your covers with your lover or your pets or both, or yourself, and it's really a beautiful time for us to be inside this womb space. It's in this dark that the seeds get fostered and nurtured and nourished, and all of the ingredients for all the things that are being created are already within that seed. And so there's absolutely no need to rush. There's no need to rush anything. And the seedling will emerge when it is time. So with that being said, I have also been nurturing myself. I'm going to give you a little bit of an update because I have been dark for a while and haven't been on here. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about a backstory, why, and just going to go into a little short live today. And I'll continue to do short lives more regularly to catch you up on things and to really connect deeply on a soul level, because we're here really to support each other in this new earth elevation of this ascension of the planet. And so we are all on similar vibes and moving through this energy together. So I want to let you know that we are here to be in full support of each other during this time. And I'm going to share with you a little bit of backstory of what's been going on for myself. Hey, thanks for jumping in. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. And so I have been in a space of really wondering what the fuck, because we've moved 10 times in less than 4 years. And I was feeling so unstable, so ungrounded. I was given a really beautiful space in Lockhart, Texas, to have a beautiful transformational studio holistic wellness center. However, it was a good 45 minutes, sometimes longer, with traffic from Austin, where all of our soul tribe is residing in this local community, as well as our online community space. I have been nurturing that as well, and really creating sacred containers and spaces for us to go deep within finding our lifestyle of the things that we choose to really embody and embrace, and find a pathway and a purpose and our potential in the world on how to really create our own dream lifestyle, our freedom lifestyle. And many of you might have seen me just sharing about that, and being in a space of contemplation of where is the best platform to come from? Do I need to be on one platform and not the other? Should I focus my attention on just one thing? Should I continue to spread out and distribute my energy from different types of offerings that I'm doing? And so I got myself into this place, honestly, of really confusion of, should I be on TikTok? Should I be on Instagram? Should I be on Facebook? Should I just focus on sending out things to my newsletter? Should I focus on my online courses? And I was just, should I get a fucking job and work for the man and go back? And I felt like I was going backsliding. And I just got myself into a place of just complete stillness. And I've been in that place really since Samhain, which is Halloween on the traditional calendar, but it's the actual end of the year on the Celtic medicine wheel. And so I've been in that space of just in darkness. I'm going to put this incense out because it's getting really smoky in here. And so with that being said, thank you so much for that pause. I had to really decide, what do I really want to focus my energy on, and how am I going to show up to serve? And really, honestly, I was at a line in the sand moment. So I closed down my Lockhart space, moved all of mine and Takata's yoga studio gear. We both had a yoga studio in the Dallas area, a healing wellness center. She had a healing art center. I had a yoga studio, hot yoga studio, and a retreat center. And we had all this stuff in the Lockhart space temporarily, trying to figure out how we're going to build a wellness center way out in BFE. And it just wasn't working. And so we decided we're going to just contain that stuff, bring it into Austin, and find a home for it. And so we found a home for all of our yoga studio gear, our props and our mats and all of the things, and a place to host workshops called Indra's, a warehouse, which you might have seen me post on my stories from our New Year's Eve event. It was fucking epic. It was really the only time I've been out and about really since the well, I've done a couple events. I've keynoted. I did an 11/11 portal activation and a few things, but I have not done anything big like this big New Year's Eve event. And so partnering with Indra's to host workshops and things like that feels really good. And then I was like, well, we've been doing these small markets, meeting people, local community, because when you're a digital nomad, if you're spending a lot of your time online, then you also sometimes feel really lonely. And so I was out in the middle of the country. I was spending a lot of my time on the computer, building my online tribe, meeting with people, doing discovery chats, meeting with my priestesses on my priestess path and my online trainings. And I was feeling like I needed to find my tribe here, and outside of our friends and our community, find my people who actually need what I have to offer. So we started creating some more art, and I started making some more feather art and feather sacred tools like feather smudge fans and fairy wands and really beautiful feather earrings and things like that, as well as my magic adaptogen honey. And then I started creating some lip and sugar scrubs for your body, and creating some more wellness things like homemade yogurt and bone broth, and started bringing them out to little markets. And so that felt really good. And it's a lot, though, to schlep everything, contain it up, put up your pop-up for a 4-hour to 6-hour maximum half-day event, schlep everything down, take down the pop-up, put it all in storage. And so although I love doing those little markets, it's quite exhausting. And it might pay really well, and sometimes it might not at all. You know, you might have just 2 or 3 customers. You just kind of never know. And so I said to Spirit, do I need to get a job? What do I need to do? Do I need to just, between the times that I'm online, there's a lot of space for me to fill. And I wanted something to do that was creating more of a schedule, creating more of a rhythm, create more of a regular feel for my day, and a place for me to do my podcast from, a place for me to do my office work from, and a place for me to see clients that wasn't in our home, in our land. Because I wouldn't want to be bringing strangers or anyone into our land. Hey, Laura. Hey, Kim. Hey, everybody. And so I was at a place where I was really felt just almost in a depression. I was in this place of like, what am I supposed to be doing with my time and my energy when I'm not posting online. What can I do? And so I drew a hard line in the sand. Really working with the plant teachers has taught me so very, very much. And I knew that my deepest work is in the shamanic practices, in my own private sessions, in private ceremony, but that's not for everybody. But I knew that I had to be in a place where I could always work with the plants when I needed to. So anything that would require me to not be able to work with the plants is out. And I knew that was a hard line in the sand. And then I said, Spirit, I just want a place to do readings for people and to do soul coaching and to do Reiki and to help people and to help people in the general public, not just people that are already within my circle. How can I find that? Just please show me. I'm ready. And then we did another market. Excuse me. And the market we did was a much better fit than all the previous markets we'd done in the last couple of months. It was a space where it was a vendor market, but it was in the evening time. There was DJs that we knew. Takata got invited to DJ the next market, as well as there was a fire jam. So there was fire spinning and things like that. So you might have seen me post about that recently. And I thought this is a really good fit because it's a market, but it's not just like a market at a cafe or for sure not at a bar, because we've done some really great vendor markets, but not a great fit for the audience. Like the stuff that we have to sell and make and create for the world is very, very sacred. And it's on the spiritual side. It's definitely not a fit for the beer drinking crowd that's watching football, right? Nor is it really a fit for the people that are going to brunch and just coming to have coffee and pastries and walking their dog. You know, there's two sides of the coin. Like, where are our people that are already transitioning out of the matrix, curious about tools for their spirituality, curious about tools for the ascension, open to readings, open to Reiki. You don't have to have a whole ton of explanation. And so this market was a really perfect fit because it's at a crystal shop. Well, next to the crystal shop is a tiny little trailer. And this is where I'm at now. So I opened a tiny little shop called the La Shiny Lighthouse, and it's right next to Shiny Things for Shiny People Crystal Market on one of the busiest streets in Austin. And the offer was presented to me right before the winter solstice, right after I drew that line in the sand, saying, okay, this is what I'm not going to do. And so now I know what I am going to do. And so from this space, I'm able to offer my podcast here. I'm also able to offer card pulls and readings for people, Reiki, private sessions, and also have a place for all of my things that we sell. And so now it's a launching pad for me to be able to bring those things further out in the world and also have a regular schedule, a place to come to every single day where I can bring my offerings, and also a place where I can open my doors to the public. So I'm just so, so, so grateful and so thankful for this space. I'm going to be doing a grand opening on January 19th, both online and in person. But right now I am doing some pre-grand opening offers where I'm doing half price readings or buy one, get one for a friend. So angel card and tarot readings, as well as discounted soul coaching sessions up until my grand opening, which is the 19th. So I'm doing soul coaching, soul retrieval, power animal retrieval, extraction healing, as well as Reiki and crystal healing. And so I'm really, really excited to come back into offering services like that. I had taken a pause from that space to really focus in my online business, but now I've created a space for both. And so we also have some major, beautiful offerings coming up online. So watch this space for that, because there's some really fantastic masterclasses coming up. So watch my stories. And if you're interested in getting a reading, sitting with your own self, finding some information about your soul, what's going to be the next move, what's transpiring for you, some messages from your ancestors, your guides, your angels, your archangels, your master teachers, then just send me a DM. I will send you a link to book, and I will honor that half price until the 19th of this month. So remember to just go within right now, take some time for journaling, lots and lots and lots of time for self-care. So on the winter solstice, I made a commitment for a whole year for myself to get up every single day, except for Sundays, which is the day of rest, and do my Surya Namaskar practice, which is salute to the sun. And it's the most ancient practice, honoring the teachings of the sun god Ra, taking in the energy of the sun, and also moving my body in rhythm to nature and rhythm to the sun. It's really completely reset my circadian rhythm. I felt the strength returning to my body because after a year and a half after my injury last July, I got stepped on by a horse, which degenerated my foot, which degenerated my right side, which caused my lower back to go out. Then I did a massive ancestral healing with my sister on Thanksgiving. We both did a complete hard reset, completely healed our maternal and paternal lineage from all kinds of massive traumas that were projected forward. She got completely sober. My back began to heal from that moment after doing that ancestral clearing. And I have not had an asana practice for over a year. And so getting back on my mat every single day, also juicing before coffee. I'll be doing a 21-day holistic lifestyle reset for you, but this is not starting until the energy begins to return, because I can't even fucking imagine to go out there and just like hit it hard and hit the gym and do all the things. Like, I just want to sleep. I don't know about y'all. I mean, are you feeling that? Give me some hearts. Like, I want to be in my bed. I want to be reading. I want to be doing some podcasts. I want to be listening to some trainings, digging deep into my own self-care right now. And so this is not really a space and time for me to say, I'm going to just go hit it hard and completely reset my life. But beginning on Candlemas, the energy will be returning. So the first week of February, we're going to be doing a 21-day holistic lifestyle reset. I have a free ebook for you, which I'll be placing out very soon. It's coming out very, very soon. I'm finishing the revamp on that book. It's a book that I wrote back in 2014. I've been doing this reset for over a decade, and it's so very powerful. It's whole food and living water and intention setting mind, body, and spirit. And so this is something that you can do. It's a free group coaching. And then I'm offering a coaching package with that for $144 to really get you jumped in and reset, and a specific coding for your own being, your own body, mind, body, spirit, mental, emotional, physical, and energetic. And so I'll be doing that holistic reset with you individually if you book the coaching package as well. So watch this space for that offer. It's going to be coming out very soon. And watch my stories for these master classes, because if you're ready to take some action this year for your life and to really make some big, massive resets and to take your life and bring it into full alignment with your soul, that is why I'm here. That is my job. My job is to send ascension energy and codes and bring the codes in from the masters, from the teachers, from the star family, and from our Earth Mother out into the world for you. Us right here, just looking eye to eye through this screen. We're right here in front of each other, heart to heart. And that's why I'm showing up for you. Even though I feel like just being in the dark and going to sleep, I have to be here and be present, because this is my purpose. And so I want to honor you and thank you for showing up and continuing to show up in this world as in your fullest and your most ideal timeline. And if you feel like there's a disconnect between where you want to be and where you're at, just remember the timelines are converging. We can easily quantum leap. Things can change overnight for you, just like it did for me, where all of a sudden I drew a line in the sand. I said, this is what I want to do, Spirit. And the next day, this space was offered to me. So I'm really excited. I'm going to share some backstory for coming from winter solstice to now to how this space came about. So I'll be sharing that in my reels and my stories just to catch you up. And please take the time to send me a DM. I would love, love, love to do a half price reading for you, or a buy one, get one for you and your friend, or you and your partner, you and your son or your daughter, or a soul coaching session with you right now. So I have a space where I'm going to be broadcasting from, regular office hours. So I will be posting those as well, but I'm going to be available Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays to do those sessions for you. And I'm working on Central Time. So if you're across the globe, we can also figure out a time frame that might work, where we can work together online, live, in person. So I'm going to do a card pull to close. So they're telling me I need to pull some cards. So I'm going to pull a card for you today. And this is from the Ascended Masters. And then we're going to close it out with a little intention setting and a prayer. So today, okay, I'm going to shuffle these up. Hold your intention. This is for you if you are on live or if you're catching the replay. Time and space does not matter. It is an illusion. Okay, persistence. This is the god Lugh, L-U-G-H. So we're going to read what Lugh has to say, and then we're going to close it out with an intention setting. So let's see if I can see this without my glasses. If not, I'm going to have to get my super cute glasses out. And so, persistence. All right, I wasn't planning on doing a reading, but they told me that this is how I need to close this out. So this is why I didn't have the book already ready. So stay with me for a moment. I got to show you my super cute glasses. My cousin makes sterling silver jewelry and all kinds of cute sunnies and really cute glasses. So these are my cute little readers. All right. Through persistent action and positive thinking, your dreams are manifesting into form. This is a time for you to stay persistent. Give any discouragement to Lugh and the angels. I'll show you this picture. Who will buoy your faith and give you signs of your progress. You're almost there, so keep going. You hear those sirens? It's telling you the truth. It may help to break large projects into smaller steps so that you'll feel the thrill of accomplishments with each step that you take. Persistence pays off. Stick with it. Additional meanings: overcoming procrastination tendencies. Take action today, which is why I'm on here live with y'all, for real. Stick to your priorities and promises. Chip away at your dreams and desires with daily action steps. And watch this space, because I am a freedom lifestyle coach. I am a soul coach mentor, and I am a Virgo. And so I am really, really good at helping you take daily inspired, aligned action. So that is one of the main things that we're here to do, is plug away. You've heard this saying a long time ago, and I'm sure you've heard it your whole life. How do you eat an elephant? A bite at a time. And so that's what we're doing. Commit to your dreams for the long haul. Stay positive and visualize your dreams as if they were already manifested. Lugh is a Celtic sun god of harvest time, who means the shining one. His Celtic festival, called Lugh Nasa, is celebrated worldwide at the end of every summer. That's where midsummer comes in. Legend said that Lugh was renowned as a master of many crafts, including art, poetry, and healing. Call upon Lugh to help with mastering anything that you're learning, as well as for enjoying bountiful harvests of abundance. Yes. So yeah, this is really on point to a lot of the things that I teach on. And so I'll be doing plenty of master classes, but also little lives and little reels about this specific topic of how to really tap into manifestation, how to tap into your abundant mindset, your money mindset codes. And so just call in your guides. You are not doing it yourself. You don't have to. And remember, if you choose to put it on yourself, that's all on your shoulders. And we were never, ever meant to do it ourselves. We're meant to be in village. We're meant to be in tribe. We're meant to be in community. So let's support each other. Whenever we see each other online, let's comment and say, hey, let's build each other up. This is what we're here to do on this planet. So thank you so much for being here and being present with me this whole time. It's such an honor to see you. Make sure you drop me a DM to take advantage of that half-price angel card and tarot reading and soul coaching session now until my grand opening on the 19th. And watch this space for some really amazing stuff that's coming up. Remember, my holistic reset is coming up in February, right after quote-unquote Groundhog's Day, which is really Candlemas. The 6 weeks between the light returning and all the way to spring equinox. So this is a time for us to build that energy. We're going to do 2 rounds of 21-day holistic reset before the spring equinox starting in February. And then also there's some really amazing master classes coming up with my online Freedom Lifestyle tribe of amazing, freaking top-notch 6, 7, and 8-figure mentors. So if you are ready to move into a space where you're in this place where your life doesn't feel quite aligned, and this is really where you want your life to be, and you want to take that quantum leap, right now is the time to jump in. And so DM me Thrive to jump into my next masterclass. I will send you the invitation. It's in a private group. And I would love, love, love to see you in that space, just to see what it's all about, to step fully into your freedom lifestyle. And however that looks for you, whether it's time and health and wealth and inner freedom or location freedom, we have the vehicle for all of those things. And we have the best offer on the planet as an affiliate, as an affiliate for a beautiful, beautiful online company. And I would love to introduce you to what that looks like, because today might be the day that everything changes for you, just like it did for me 2 years ago. So thank you for being on live. I'm glad to be here. I'll see you next time, and we'll see you soon. All right, let's end with a little Om. Deep breath in. And you got to do it out loud. If you aren't in a space where you can do it out loud, just relax into your third eye, and you can do your Om in silence, but it's much more powerful if you can do it out loud. If it's just your family, they can think you're crazy, whatever. If you're at work, I get it. So let's take one more breath in, breath out. And this next breath, we're going to Om together out loud if you can. Breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace within our own self, peace within our community, peace within the planet. So it is, and so it is, and so it is. I love you so much. We'll see you next time.